Hey guys, if you're watching this video, you may be wondering, what kind of bank support do I need for my employees and my independent contractors? We often find this is true for new fitness business owners who've got to collect all that information from all those new employees. We often see this with the new managers who are in a role and they're going, gosh, what do I even need to collect? This is my first time figuring this out, or I didn't do this at my old job. So how do we solve those problems? And what does the accountant even need in order to get everybody paid? Because the worst thing we know is an employee, when they don't get paid, they're not very happy with us. So let's get all these pieces of information right the first time so that our employees, our independent contractors, the folks who work hard for us, so they can get paid right the first time. The last thing we really like is administrative paperwork. It's all kind of boring, but when it helps someone get paid, administrative paperwork can be the most important part of running your business. So bank support has a couple of key pieces of information we're looking for. That's going to be the payee's name, that's your worker's name, the payee's address, that's your where they live. We're also going to need their routing number and account number, and even potentially the bank name. And so where do we even grab this information from? The first thing is probably pretty obvious. It's a void personal check. That's the best place of information. It's the most important piece of support we can get from our individuals that are working for us so that we can pay them right. The reason we like the void check is it's got all the information right on it. Name, address, account number, routing number. Those are the pieces that allow them to pay us. But in this day and age, do we even all have personal checks? Probably not. And so a lot of people growing up this day and age, they don't even have a checkbook, much less know what a check register is. In these instances, we've got a couple of other options that we'd love to share with you that are perfect examples of great bank support. The first one is to go to the bank and get a counter check. Not you, that's your employee's job. The employee then goes to their bank and they just simply ask for a counter check. The bank will print them up a check that has their name and then their account and routing number right on it. This is the second best piece of evidence that we like in order to ensure the money that goes to our workers goes to the right place. The worst thing that we could happen is have an employee handwrite their information and then that money goes to either the wrong place, it never goes to them, and we just simply don't know how to get that money back sometimes. But the next piece of information that we can get is called a direct deposit form. Banks now are offering this more and more. The direct deposit form is a form that can be available through their online login. They log into their bank's website and they simply download a direct deposit form. This is going to have, more often than not, their bank account information and name pre-filled out. Sometimes it's not pre-filled out. That's not super ideal because then we're relying on the worker again to fill out their information, but it can do in a pinch. The other type of direct deposit form is available at the bank. So a worker can go actually to the bank and get a direct deposit form filled out. It has the same pieces of information on it, and it's a little bit more official coming directly from the bank and from their online website. The other place you may want to check for your official routing and account number or your employees' accounting and route number would be right on a bank statement. We do need that routing and account number both to be on the bank statement, but that's often a great place that it's printed and we can just grab that and it's official from the bank. The last place that we often see bank support provided by is right when they open their bank account. I don't know if we all remember sitting in banks, if you even went in to sit and open your bank account, but they sometimes give you a little card that has your account number and routing number right on it. This too would be a perfect example of bank support verification. If you have any questions or doubts, definitely reach out to your accountant or your payroll provider. They can walk you through what acceptable forms of support are. The big key things that we want to stay away from, the not acceptable bank support forms, are going to be bank statements that have account numbers but no routing numbers. They're going to be bank statements with a partial account number where maybe the first few digits are blocked or X'd out. Any handwritten support on a piece of paper where the employee says, "Trust me, I know my account number," probably isn't right. And then the last thing that isn't acceptable is just no support at all. It's really hard to pay someone when they don't provide us with their account details. We hope this sheds some light and some clarity on some of the acceptable forms of direct deposit information. If you need any help with this, please reach out. We're happy to help you through the process, or reach out to your accountant or payroll processor. They certainly probably have the right information for you as well.